Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Condors on Sunday night primetime.
Now from the so-called City Beautiful and home to the Madden studios, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Condors of Orlando. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his fourth season in the NFL.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now a first carry here for the running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Here is 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake, Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. On play action, here's Nix. That is caught by Lamb. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 26 yards. And the Condors are on the board first here in this division round matchup. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Now Mahomes. That one's taken in by Spears. 7 yards there and a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
In motion right is Addison.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Tackle there by Lewis Seen. A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
In motion right is Addison.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Slot man moves right. Mahomes going to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Now it's Mahomes again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Evan Ingram, 27 yards.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from taking the lead. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Nix to the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's Nix.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Orlando with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix.
Making the catch, this is the tight end Oliver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27.
To throw is Nix.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the Eagles' 18-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Throwing Nix.
Touchdown! Josh Oliver from 6 yards away.
And the Condors have retaken the lead.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for two.
They go with McCaffrey.
And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the...
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now it's Nix.
Out to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Looking to throw. Nix.
And this throw incomplete. With the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Condors go up by 2 touchdowns. Coup for the extra point.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on third down.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. He'll field this at the 5.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return.
And that will come the offense as they take over. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
McCaffrey on the toss right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And quickly, they get to the line.
That's good for 8.
They go play action here on first down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 47-yard line.
Second and long. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw. Nix.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
McCaffrey is into the end zone. Touchdown.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Open man right side is Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the visiting Seahawks who were able to come away with the road victory. Jordan Love, a touchdown pass in the victory. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now here's Mahomes. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Here's Mahomes to throw. A short throw to Ingram. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Mahomes to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. A short throw to Ingram. And he's got some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Yeah, they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out.
Welcome back live to Orlando. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix.
This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Condors are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Now Mahomes finds his tight end Ingram. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Pass complete to Addison.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Mahomes.
He gets it to Addison.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Mahomes going to throw.
Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Pick up with 2 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Eagles get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive in total 8 plays. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Now they'll change things up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Throwing Nix.
He'll buy some time right. Fighting to stay upright. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now it's Nix.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got him. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.